Hey everybody, my name is Rachel Johnson. I just promoted to an executive with It Works Global. Soon going to be boxed for Ruby. So I just thought I'd kind of share a little bit about myself. So I am 22 years old, about to be 23 in November, and I have a lot of student debt, and so I started going to college, and it just wasn't for me. So from there, I was working like 3 jobs, and I got so stressed. Of course, who wouldn't? So then I went to hair school, and I really liked it, but then I'm like, I don't want to be behind a chair. Like, I like doing hair, but I don't want to be behind a chair all the time. So here I am, then I'm like, oh crap, I have all these loans, and it just freaks me out. So I have an Instagram, and my upline, Michelle, she followed me. And I was just like, who is this lady? So, I was kind of interested, the good bonuses were in effect and everything. And I feel so bad. I talked to her for probably about, I feel like 6 months. 6 months. And, asked her questions, and then she'd answer them. And then I'd think about a new question. Be like, oh, this is how they're going to scam you, and blah, blah, blah. And, then I'd ask her, and then she'd give me an answer. I'm like, oh. Well, then finally, I believe March 2nd, I was just like, all right, you're doing it now, you're not doing it at all. So, boom, signed up. So, from March until January, I tried, but not really. I was like, oh man, I'm working so hard, but why isn't this business coming to me? Blah, blah, blah. Nobody's interested. Everybody thinks it's a scam. And let me tell you, I have had a lot of people just be rude about it. Why are you trying to sell this crap? It doesn't work, blah blah blah. Just put you down. This isn't a real company. You're just I can't believe you're doing this, etc., etc. And people unfriended me, stopped following me on Instagram, and kind of hurt my feelings. So it did get to me. So that's probably another reason why I didn't really work it too hard. So come January, this past January, my whole team went down to our conference we have once a year in Florida. And, I didn't go because at that time I was just like, I'm probably going to quit. Screw this. I'll just go back and get another job and, whatever. Just go back to what I was doing before. So everybody was posting videos and pictures and everything. And then, I just, felt the energy, the power, energy. And, it really got to me in a good way. And, then I, decided to myself, I was like, all right, are you going to do this, or are you getting out? Because no more, in between. No more, I can't do it anymore. So I was just like, all right, screw it, we're going to give it, however long, we're going to do this, and we're going to go 100%, 110% all the way in. So ever since then, it's now March 22nd, and in these 3 months, I promoted to an executive, and I'm about to promote to Ruby. And that's just only the beginning. So, I finally developed my why. Why I wanted to do this. Well, okay, so I have a boyfriend, and, I do see a future with him, but, I'm not for sure yet. And then, all these people, they're having kids and everything, which is perfectly fine. But, they talk about, how they're always short on money, and, they're stressed, and they never get to see their kids. And I'm just like, well, whenever I do have a kid, I want to be there all the time. I don't want to just drop them off at daycare and everything. And if that's what you do, that's okay. We all got to do what we got to do. But, for me personally, that's not what I want to do. So I want to be able, to provide for my kid. I want to be there. And, and I'm trying to get out of my student loans. I've, had, $15,000 in loans, and I'm still paying them off. And this, this business is really helping. And another thing is, if anybody knows me, I'm a very emotional, on edge person. I could be all oh, hey, how's it going? And then, snap and be like, what? And just be really mad. And, that's just how I am. For a while, I just felt like I've been in a rut, and I have been. I'm like, oh, I work at UPS, and I do this, and I just felt ran down. I have not worn this much, makeup, I might have wore makeup once a week. And I know you don't have to wear makeup, but me, if you knew me, I wear makeup all the time. I used to. And I didn't care. I didn't care about my appearance. Didn't care about anything. I slept for over 8 hours a day, and if I slept 8 hours, I needed a nap. Just like, I was really depressed. And, I do have depression, and I do take medication for it. But ever since January, and I've started, working this business, I became a lot more happier and a lot more stress-free, Like, I know I'm working towards something now. I see myself, like, I see results. Like, I see the wheels turning, and, like, it's great. And, it's really, really helped me. And a lot of you, like, you're on the fence. Like, you don't know. You're like how I was. Like, I don't think I'll make any money, blah, 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 blah. And if you are serious about joining this business, you need, it's hard to wipe away those fears, but you have to. Like, you have to, like, set them aside. And, like, we have training videos, and, like, when your uplines, the people that sign you up and they tell you to do something, like, you should try and follow this, or try and do this, or, hey, watch this movie. It's not because they're just trying to tell you what to do. It's just because they've been where you've been before. And, they want to help. Like, instead of you going through what they went through, like, they want you to, like, skip that step and go on and start being successful. Like, anybody I sign up, I'm just like, you need to try and do this, because I don't want you to, like, feel like how I did, like, well, crap, I think I made a mistake. Why did I join this business? And, like, I don't want you to feel that way, because, like, I'm finally making money. And, it's hard because, like, sometimes, like, you see all these people being successful and you're like, why can't I be that? But you don't know, their journey that they've been on. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's, because it's never going to be the same. And, something I kind of realized, maybe it just wasn't time for me to be successful. Like, maybe it wasn't time for me to actually work that business. Because right now, it is my time. I've made it my time, and, it feels right. I'm less stressed about money. I'm making money. And I'm continuing to make more and more money. And, like, I'm just happy. Like, today I got, like, 4 hours of sleep. And that's a big deal to me. I've said, I need, like, 8 hours and a nap. Because I'm so excited to talk to people. Like, when, like, that little bloop on Facebook, like, goes off, I'm just like, oh my gosh, who's writing me? Or, like, I've talked to people in Sweden and Australia and, like, the UK and, just everywhere. And it's just, like, all over the US and Canada. And, like, it's awesome. Like, I'm just like, hey, how are you? And I talk to them, see, like, they want to make extra money. If they're just trying to, like, get their body to where they want it to be. It's just a great feeling. I can't sleep. Like, I legit can't sleep. Like, it's annoying and fun at the same time. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very tired. Like, there's some days I'm just, like, nodding off and I'm like, oh, crap, what am I doing? But it's worth it. And I know it's worth it because I'm seeing results. Because I'm not, half-assing it. Because I'm not going to. Because, like, there's just no point. So, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to share my story a little bit, Maybe next time, like, I'll kind of write it out so it's not all, like, spacey and all over, all over the creation. But, I just want to let you know, like, you can do anything you set your mind to. I know a lot of people are like, well, the startup fee, it's a little too steep. And, like, I get it, you have bills, you have, car repairs, groceries. But think about this, you go to a job, you put money in your gas tank for the job. You have to spend money to get to your job. Well, you have to spend money to start up with this business, but you can automatically make it back. When we follow our steps to success, if you follow them and complete them, I think within your first 30 days or 60 days, our company guarantees you $500. Not a lot of, actually, I don't know of any of them, companies that do that. They don't guarantee you money. They just really, most of the time, like, kind of just want you to sign up and just be like, cool, we got your money, thanks. Have a good day. And, that's not what we're all about. Like, I've gained so many friends, and, like, I haven't even met my team yet. They're up in New Jersey, but I have a team in New Jersey, California, Colorado, talking to somebody in South Carolina, Louisiana, like, Canada, Australia, I don't know where else, but it's just awesome. And, like, they care about me. Like, if they see that I'm down, they text me like, hey, girl, what's up? How you doing? We talk and we call, and, like, it's nice. Like, on our box, it says friendships, fun, and freedom. And I do plan on, being free. Like, I don't want to work the job, you know, the normal job that everybody works, you know. Like, I don't want to go to college. It's just, I don't feel like it's for me. I want to do hair, but I don't want to stay in a salon. I don't mind doing it part-time. But this is a job I want to do. Because it genuinely makes me happy. Like, I can't, like I said, I can't sleep. I legit just can't sleep sometimes. I'm like, come on, go to bed. And my mind's like, no, you got to talk to more people. Come on, let's talk to like 2 more people today. You know, like, or like I wake up and like my mind's just like racing, like, come on. All right, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's not like, I don't want to get up. I mean, it's hard sometimes, don't get me wrong, but it's worth it. I can promise you, it's worth it. If you give 110%, and I know it's hard, you know, you get scared, but you will be happy. You'll be happy with this company. You'll be able to stay at home with your family more and pay for bills and have a little extra money left over. Like, it's worth it. We're $1 billion company. If this didn't work, we wouldn't be $1 billion company. It's not a scam. It works. It works global. All right. Well, I'll stop talking your head off now. I'm probably like just rambling on. But have a good day or good night wherever you're at. Bye.